We don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
You guys don't understand. We don't care.
Comments might be strong, but it's how I genuinely feel. I don't care.
Don't care. Still don't care. I don't care.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel where we keep it real and don't give a fuck how you feel. Disclaimer, my nails look crazy. I'm on my way to a nail appointment. Second of all, my smoke detectors, they just keep going off. I didn't change them. I didn't try to do everything I could do and they still keep going off. I'm waiting for maintenance. So bear with me and let's get into the mess. First on the list is P. Diddy. How do I feel about the P. Diddy situation? I feel like he definitely did some of the shit they are accusing him of. Like 100%, he definitely did some of it. I also think that some of this shit is like, they're dragging it. Some of his stuff, they're dragging it because they want to check. I do believe that, you know, he was on some freak ass weird shit. I do believe that shit. My only thing is, these people keep saying that he forced them. If these were children, you know, and didn't know any better, and someone was forcing them, then I'd be like, okay, you're definitely 100% the victim. These are grown people, women and men, making decisions for themselves. But you're saying he forced you. Did he pin you down? Did he word you? No. You wanted something from him. Ooh, child. You wanted something from him. Whether it was fame, money, you know, clout, whatever you wanted from him is the reason why you did what you did. He did not force you to do what you did. You did what you did for some type of personal gain. So when people be like, he forced me, he did not force you. You chose to do it. At any time, you could have said no. But you wanted the clout, you wanted the money, you wanted the success, you wanted the fame, you wanted all of that. So you were willing to do it. You were a willing participant. So for people to keep saying that he forced them, I'm sorry. I don't feel like these are not children. These are grown folks making their own decisions for their own personal gain. They chose to do it. At any time, they could have told. At any time, they could have told that man no. They chose to do it because they wanted something in return. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Okay? Next. Well, it kind of pertains to the same thing. Apparently, everyone's on the down low. I'm not surprised. I find it crazy that people didn't notice before. It was so many rappers. Like DMX had a whole segment of like people work so hard, like men work so hard to get into the industry, just to get into the industry and realize they don't belong in the industry. Like he did a whole like show talking about it, saying the stuff that you have to do is crazy. And that's why a lot of people who weren't willing to do it, you never heard from again. You remember Maya? She said they wanted her to sell her soul, wanted her to do all types of freak ass shit, and she wasn't down. That's why you didn't hear from her anymore. Maya was fire. She was beautiful. She could sing. She could dance. She was hot as fuck. Then all of a sudden, you never heard from her again because she wasn't willing to do what they wanted her to do. It's crazy. Apparently, to be on, you have to be willing to bend over. Like your favorites, the most hood gangster ass niggas, are getting bent over by men. Don't get me wrong, I love the gays, but this ain't that. They're getting bent over for financial gain, for publicity, for popularity, and this is a choice. This is a choice. So when shit come out, oh, they forced me. Like that man talking about, did he force him? You did it because you wanted the perks of doing it. He did not force you. You chose to do it. Like, whatever. It's a mess. Next. Cardi B dropped. All right. It was like a big debacle with Cardi B dropping the same day as Nicki's tour started. It's not surprising. Somehow Cardi B has to attach herself to Nicki Minaj for anyone to care. There were so many other Fridays you could have dropped. You dropped the first day of her tour. It was strategic. You did it on purpose. But I did listen to the song. I did watch the video. And we like to start off by saying something nice. She looks very pretty. She looks very pretty. Body T. She looks great. I don't know why people were talking about her nose. Her nose looks fine to me. But she could have kept the song. She could have kept the song. It wasn't, I guess she was throwing shots at people. It didn't stick for me. I just didn't care. It wasn't it. The song wasn't, it doesn't have really much replay value. Only thing about it was she looked pretty. That's usually how her videos goes. Like, her videos are really good. And she looks good. Like, she can dress. She's a really pretty girl. She can dress. And she's funny. As far as music, no. She could have kept the song. She could have kept it. She could have kept it and just posted cute reels of the outfits. It's just my personal opinion. This ain't it. And that ain't that. But, next. Academics versus Meek Mills. I'm sorry, that shit is hilarious. Did y'all see the video when Ek was like, Meek? That shit was fuck. I was there. I was at the gym dying, hollering. I never really cared for Meek Mills, I'm be honest with you. And I'm from Philly. I am from Philly. And I never cared for him. I'm never, like, his music wasn't bad. His older music, I'm more so like his older music, like his first, like, Dream of Nightmares, like, the Philly Anthem and like Tony's Story or some shit like that. I like that music. His newer music, I can't even tell you the last thing he put out. Like, he fell off. Like, he really did. Like, the shit Academic was saying wasn't false. Like, he went on live going off on that man. The stuff he was saying wasn't wrong, but I just thought it was fucking funny. Because Meek basically was mad. If you didn't know, Meek was mad because they tried to say that he was getting fucked by Diddy. In the lawsuit, they brought up Meek Mills. They didn't say his name, but they explained him as Nicki Minaj ex from Philly. The fact that your most, the most thing people know you from is being Nicki Minaj ex is crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. That's a shame. But anyways, he got mad because DJ Academics reported on it. DJ Academics gonna pop his shits, and so he was like, "You're a bitch," basically. And it was just hilarious. It was hilarious. I gotta go watch it. If y'all ain't see it, go see it. I think he didn't get mad at the people who made the statement. You got mad at the people who reported the statement. It's weird. It's kind of weird. It's weird behavior. That's like, okay. Like, DJ Academics gave an example. Like, you're mad at the person that's laughing at you that you got slapped, but you're not mad at the person that slapped you. It's kind of not making sense. So, yeah, he really don't be having smoke for people he know is about their life. Yeah, he really don't be having smoke for people that he know is about their life. So, that's that. That's a mess. He's a mess. Moving on. Beyonce and her country music. Don't come for me. And if you do, I don't care. I don't really care for it. Honestly. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying this is not my cup of tea. I could do without it. I could have went my whole life without hearing it, and I would have been fine. You know. If you hear my stomach growling, my bad. I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm not a fan of country music, so I don't care. You know. I guess it's okay for what's it okay for, but I could personally care less about it. I find it funny that this is her first, well, it didn't debut at number 1. It debuted at number 2. And then the next week it came to number 1. But the point is, it's her first number 1. But I don't understand. Ain't that first debut? She debuted at number 2, and then the next week she debuted at number 1. But then they're saying this her first number 1 debut, but she didn't debut at number 1. So I don't understand. It's not making sense. You know, that I thought about it, but whatever. They fuck with numbers and stuff like that. And I found it shady as fuck that they did all of that, taking Kanye off the billboards and all that shit just to try to get her to number 1, and you still didn't get to number 1. That was some shit. That was salty. That was real salty. But congratulations to her and all her success with the song. I just don't care for it. You know? Moving on. Bia versus Cardi B. Bia is really pretty. I like Bia's music. Bia is way more talented than Cardi B, in my opinion. I think they was beefing because they both they used the same beat of Missy Elliott, and like they was, of course they gonna compare Bia to Bia to Cardi. Honestly, Bia's remake was way better than Cardi B's remake, to be honest. But you know, people are gonna be delusional about it. But I think they was like attacking her about it, and so she responded like, Bia this, Bia that, Bia can really fucking rap. And basically throwing shots at Cardi, but you know, she ain't lie, she can rap. And her verse was better. I didn't see Cardi say nothing in response to it, but I don't think Bia will win the Cardi B is more popular, so I don't think that she would win that as a whole, even though she is the better artist. But Cardi B is the more liked artist, and it's not about the talent. It's a popularity contest, and because she's more liked, they gonna side with her. So, all right, next. There's a rumors that Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj were like beefing. Personally, I don't think that they was beefing. I think Ice Spice is really Joe. Ice Spice is really Joe, and she just be on everybody's dick. Honestly, no shade to her. I actually like Ice Spice though, but I'm just saying, Ice Spice is Joe. She's overly friendly, and I understand that Nicki's beef is not her beef, and people try to put that on her. She's free to do and be friends with whoever she wants to in the industry, but Cardi B does not like her, and she continued to try to like kiss her ass, knowing that she don't really like you, and you don't even really like her. So why you over her ass kissing, sis? It was weird, and I felt like when Nicki saw that, she kind of pulled back from Ice because it was a weird situation. And like, she not really with the flippy floppy weird shit, and Ice does that. I don't really think it was beef, but I felt like once she saw that ass kissing Cardi was not getting her anywhere, was not helping her, she chilled back and got back on Nicki's ass, you know, because that will benefit her better. My opinion, but I don't think they're beefing. especially not now. I think they're cool now, and I think like because I think Ice just posted her song or some shit. I don't know. Next, Cleo versus Chinese Kitty. Again, I think Chinese Kitty is a cute girl. She has a lot of like I don't think she should do anything else to her face, but she's a cute girl. And they're on a show, her and Cleo are on the show Impact together, and she had made a comment basically about Cleo that she's not an it girl. She only an it girl because she hang out with Ice Spice. And when they was having a debate, Chinese Kitty stood up, and Cleo got mad because she stood up because she, you know, that is weird to stand up over somebody like you about to do something. Excuse me. So they start having a little debacle. But I'm just like, in the middle of them arguing, Chinese Kitty was about to say, because Cleo was yelling, and she was about to say, don't be that loud ghetto black girl. Like, that's what she was about to say in the argument. But she had stopped herself. And, like, everybody was like, you know, what she was about to say. And like, trying to... Chinese Kitty is black. No matter if she's mixed or whatever, she's still black. She can say that don't be that loud ghetto bitch. Like, she wasn't lying. What's wrong with saying don't be that loud ghetto bitch? Like, what's wrong with saying it? There's nothing wrong with saying it. She's black too. Why is it, oh, she's a racist, she's a colorist, she's this, she's that? Because she said don't be that loud ghetto black girl in the room. That's not racist. That's not a colorist. That's keeping it a beam. Don't be that, sis. I don't understand. Why is it that a light-skinned black person can't say something to a dark-skinned black person without being a colorist? It's screaming low self-esteem. It's screaming deeper issues that person has, and it's projecting. Because what the fuck is her saying, don't be that loud ghetto girl, have to do with your complexion? If y'all are both black. She is a black woman saying this to another black woman. And the motherfucking place went up in flames. Like, I'm just so confused. It just baffles me. And then she went on live crying and shit. Chinese Kitty went on live crying because basically they're trying to make it seem like she don't like dark-skinned people. What the hell? Like, trying to make she don't like dark-skinned people, and that she's colorist, and she thinks she's better just because she's light-skinned. Maybe she just thinks she's better because she thinks she's better. Not because she's light-skinned, but maybe because she feel like she look better. Like, I don't understand. And then she, like, people are like, oh, she just thinks she's not an it girl because she's not light-skinned with a BBL. She never said that. You don't have to be light-skinned to be an it. Bernice Burgos, sure, she had a body done, but she's dark-skinned. Her and her daughter. And they're beautiful. What does that have to do with anything? She never said they wasn't it girls, and they're not light-skinned. Maybe because she just genuinely thinks they're pretty. Just because somebody doesn't think that you're pretty doesn't mean it's because you're dark-skinned. They might just not think that you're pretty. Or that you're an it girl. Maybe they don't like the way you dress. They don't like you. But they don't like you for you. Not because you're fucking dark-skinned. Like, that just stems from so much insecurity. Like, it's annoying. It's very weird. I don't understand. But anyways, Nicki Minaj and her tour and her ticket sales, they was trying to play with my good sis, talking about her tour ain't sell out and all this weird shit before she introduced anybody to come on the tour with her. She sold out 25 shows. Her tickets been selling. The only reason her whole tour is not sold out because she added several dates to her tour. And people are reselling their tickets for higher prices. So, be for real. The good sis does not need gimmicks and people to sell out. She could have did a tour all by herself and she would have been fine. She didn't need Monica. Monica needed her. Monica said that. Be for real. Monica needed her. Cat Williams Kai Williams is hot right now because of the situation. But before he went on Shay Shay, was y'all checking for Cat? Be for real. Okay. Like, just stop playing with the good sis. But anyways, next. SZA. Okay. I just saw this article on SZA. And then I saw this interview on SZA. And it just made me realize that SZA has very low self-esteem, child. SZA just always promote being a side bitch. You know, not valued. And I just don't like that for her. Because she's such a pretty girl. She's so talented. And, you know, I just feel like ladies have more self-esteem. Because if she had more self-esteem, I feel like she would value herself and her vagina more. Because, yeah, it ain't it. It's really not. And I feel bad for her. Get it together, SZA. Drake supports Tory Lanez. I don't understand why this was a big deal. They're both from Canada. They was cool. That's his man's. And Megan's a lying hoe. We all know this. We all know this. Let's not act like she didn't lie. You know? She's a hoe. A lying floozy. And no one believes her. So yes, free Tory till that nigga is free. Next. Kelsey will be dropping a special. She's dropping her little video. I feel like, okay, my thoughts on that is she's kind of dragging it. Because, girl, when you was on the stand, you had amnesia. You know you want to do an interview. I don't like that. Because you had immunity. You could have just said that he didn't do it. Because you knew your monkey ass did it. In my opinion. This is my opinion, allegedly. I feel like they're dragging this out. That man is sitting in prison while y'all are dragging this out and just doing the fucking most. Still lying on this man for fucking publicity and clout while he is sitting in jail away from his child over some hoes. It's crazy to me. I really feel like she gonna say a whole bunch of nothing in this fucking interview. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna watch it for y'all. But I'm pretty sure she's gonna say a whole bunch of fucking nothing. Just like she said a whole bunch of fucking nothing on the stand. But, you know, we'll see. Next. They gonna stop coming for my good sis, Sweetie. Like, Sweetie dropped the song, Rich Activities or some shit. It's cute. It's a cute song. You know, they always gonna come for Sweetie. The fact that I like Sweetie, she don't give a fuck. She gonna, stand on what the fuck. She gonna put out her little music, do her little ones to get her brand deals and make her money. And I respect the fuck out of that. Again, people feel like she's undeserving. She's this, she that, she pretty privileged and all that. Listen, that sounds personal. And they came for her because she said pretty bitch music. Oh, you only care about looks. You only care about people who's light skin with BBLs and nice body. Wait a minute. She never said it. She said pretty bitch music. She never defined what she meant by pretty bitch. A pretty bitch comes in all different shapes and sizes. You feel like you are not a pretty bitch. And where you cannot relate, you will hate. Okay? You feel like you don't fit in the pretty bitch music type era. So you take offense to it. She never said what was her definition of pretty. She just said she makes pretty music for the pretty bitches. That could be you tall and skinny. You could be black as a street and a model and skinny and beautiful. You could be white and 300 pounds and still beautiful. You can be anything and still beautiful. Beauty is what you make it and how you feel about yourself, but you don't have that. You don't feel like you're beautiful. So you feel like she's talking down on you because you don't like you. And that seems like a you problem. So you take it out on Sweetie because she's confident. And even though they stay dragging her, she's still confident. Sweetie is not like the best rapper, but like a lot of people it's not, but still. Y'all don't come for Cardi B. Her that song she just dropped was terrible. Ristivity was better than that bullshit. But y'all gonna praise her because she's more likable. She's more likable. Cardi B has low self-esteem, and she's unsaid it already. That's why she got so many surgeries. She's a beautiful girl, but she does have low self-esteem. And people relate to that. versus Sweetie, who has high self-esteem and thinks highly of herself. And people don't like that. They feel like she needs to be humbled. Says who? You? I like Sweetie. Keep doing you. Last but not least, y'all, what did we talk about in the last fucking video? Rick Ross done dumped the damn girl. After she done did all of that, was like, oh, pick me. Oh, my man, my man, my man, my man, my man. What happened? Christina? Christina's gone. Okay. Kicked her ass to the curb and is parading around with the new bitch. That's what I'm saying. When you are on your high horse, do not kick the woman that came before you. Like, don't feel like you got to put other people down to make yourself feel better. Because when your time comes, and your time will come, you gonna want sympathy. You gonna want people to feel bad for you. You gonna want people to relate to you, and they're not. They're not. So you're gonna be like, oh, but he cheated on me, and he did this, and he did that. But you just said that you was so amazing, and you wasn't like all the others. Fuck the others. You're his heart. What happened to that? He did to you what he did to her, just like she told you he would. And now, like I said before, girl, wipe all the egg off your face. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all. Let me go to my nail appointment, and I will see y'all in my next